I'm Paulette Boyer. I'm sad to say I left Detroit, not because I wanted to, because I had to.
She was a grandma living alone in Detroit with her Bible and her gun. Then last year, she left.
It's like that. I decided to ride down to the old neighborhood and visit a couple of people. My house is still standing. But look at all the rest of them around here. It's 2 over there. 1, 2, 3. This empty. 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14 are empty.
It was a good middle-class life until it collapsed. Who lived here?
Chantel.
Chantel.
Yeah.
Come on.
She moved out to Westland.
Who lived here?
Mr. Smith.
Where'd he go?
I think he went to Canton, Tennessee. She moved to Auburn Hills. I think they went to Taylor, Brownstown. They all left. They all left.
An old woman alone on her block. They, whoever they are, watched. And they pried into her home in broad daylight.
I had to get a gun. Isn't that awful? I think about some of the rage I used to be in sometime. I wouldn't want to hurt anybody. But if somebody hurt me, what would I do then? What would my sons do?
Remembering the word, "Thou shalt not kill," Paulette Boyer left for the suburbs. Listen to the mailman. He's next.
Where do you live?
I live in the city of Detroit. But it's getting worse. I'm thinking of moving very soon.
The mailman.
Breaking in and everything happening in Detroit.
Cops, ambulances, abandoned buildings.
When I graduated from Michigan State, I wanted to be in the city.
Right.
I moved in the heart of the city.
See?
But when you have one house vacant, the house across the street from me vacant, and I was the corner house, they moved me out.
A group of schoolboys around the corner show us the dead dog they poke with sticks on their way home from school.
Mayor Bing, can you come over here and clean up this trash for these kids? It's a dead dog right here.
They need to clean up all this stuff.
This is heartbreaking. I can't even take it.
It was the nursing home that pulled the neighborhood down when it went abandoned a half-dozen years ago. Paulette Boyer fought, but no one listened.
I went in front of city council at least 3 times to ask about it.
So
every time you go down there, another person owns it.
It's life in Detroit. It's the way it is.
Her old friend, the pastor, stays on and fights the good fight, but even he finds it harder and harder as age creeps up and blight creeps on. You got a gun yet?
No gun, man. I don't have a gun yet. I think about it all the time, Charlie. I think about it all the time, but I can't go there. If I get a gun, I'm going to use a gun.
We used to have block parties over here.
She still owns her home, and she'd come back if someone could give her a reason.
What would you do if you had to leave? Would you leave? I didn't want to leave.
In Detroit, Charlie LeDuff, Fox 2 News.